Welcome back to
Don't Ask.
episode 28.
Episode 28.
And a special edition, why don't I say? We got married.
We got married.
Yes, we did.
We had our wedding.
The time has come and came and now has gone already. Oh my goodness. How do you feel?
All right. Well, let's just start from the beginning.
Okay. The start of the day or the rehearsal?
Start the wedding weekend. So we'll start with the rehearsal.
The rehearsal, it was a very slow day, I'd say, because the rehearsal wasn't until the evening.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of chaos in the morning.
Yeah. So I slept pretty good the night before the rehearsal. I wasn't nervous at that point yet. I was excited for the rehearsal day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we woke up. We were just we're finalizing some things, just kind of getting things packed up, figuring out what we're gonna put in the car to bring to the venue and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a little bit of chaos. At the last minute, we got a call that two people.
Well, it was my grandparents, which my grandma woke up sick in the morning. And so they're a few hours away, a good maybe 4-hour drive. And it wasn't and then they said they wouldn't be able to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So then we were scrambling to figure out, because at that time we still had time to make changes.
Yeah.
And that was the kind of tricky part about it. So we were scrambling to try and fill their spot and move around table numbers because they were sitting at an important table.
Yeah.
Obviously my grandparents. So then we had to move some people around, get some new place cards, table numbers. We got to figure it out. Couple hours later, they're coming to the wedding. And
so we had to undo everything that we did. The guy had crossed out their name on place cards, put the new person's name. Then we had to tell the people that we invited, I'm so sorry, but Tommy's grandparents have first priority.
Yes, yeah.
And they were very understanding. But yeah, some stuff got a little jumbled. That was the first time Tommy had a wedding mental breakdown.
I did a bit because it was I was super sad that they just weren't able to come. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
And then I slowly got over that, and then we started problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
We finished the problem solving, and then it all resorted back to what the original plan was. So it was just a lot of emotions hit all at once. But we got over it. Then it was rehearsal time.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, rehearsal was a game changer. I mean, the confidence I felt, it eased the nerves.
So I feel you don't really know what you're doing in the ceremony at all.
No.
But the rehearsal, it makes you feel a lot more confident, and you're okay, I know where I'm going, what I'm saying, what I felt really good after that.
The ceremony is the one thing too where it's every single move in this ceremony is all calculated.
Yeah.
So you need to follow every single move.
Yeah.
Obviously it's your wedding. You can do whatever you want. You're going to get married. You're going to say I do's. You're going to exchange rings, kiss, walk back down the aisle. You're going to do that.
Yeah.
But you want it to go perfect. It's your wedding day. And then on to rehearsal, dinner.
Yeah.
Jess crushed it. Jess crushed the spot. She found this spot called the Lighthouse Restaurant on Cedar Lake in Indiana.
Yep.
And it was perfect weather.
It was. We had the best weather weekend.
The best. Couldn't have asked for anything different. And I told you guys I was stressed about that.
Yeah.
It was 30 days out.
Yeah.
And I could finally see a 30-day forecast, and I watched it every day.
It was warm, but not too hot. People weren't dripping sweat during the ceremony.
No.
It was not windy. There was no chill in the air. It was genuinely the perfect day.
And our room had a big balcony deck with the lake and just the sunset on that side of the restaurant. It was just absolutely stunning. And that was just the rehearsal.
I know that we had half the guests for the wedding were at the rehearsal because we had 100 people come to the wedding and we had about 50 people coming to the rehearsal. But that actually made me feel better because we made our rounds and talked to pretty much everybody there. And so I felt better. I was okay, so if I just don't get the chance to talk to people tomorrow, I've already talked to them this weekend at some point. So it kind of eased my mind a little bit about the guest situation. So I feel bad not having conversations with everybody.
I actually never even crossed my mind
Yeah.
The fact that we did essentially talk to half the guest list on the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah.
Because the rehearsal dinner was essentially a welcome party.
It was. Yeah. We had like my whole family because like everybody was basically in the wedding. Then we did all of your like aunts and uncles, grandparents.
On both sides.
Yeah.
So beautiful, beautiful dinner. That night came to an end.
We went back. We stayed at our own house, slept in our house the night before the wedding.
Yep.
Everybody was like, you either have to separate houses, sleep in separate beds. Like, what are you guys going to do? And we were like,
we're just going to do what we normally do.
We're just going to, do a regular night.
Stick to our normal routine. Sleep with the kitties, all four of them.
I know. I did not get good sleep. Oh. I don't know how any couple gets good sleep the night before their wedding. My Oura ring said I had 4 hours and 2 minutes of sleep.
And you fell asleep before me. I had 5 hours and 9 minutes.
Yeah, because our rehearsal, the dinner went from 6 to 9. And then we didn't get home to probably like 10:30 or so. Because we had to like pack up some things at the rehearsal, like say goodbyes and stuff. Probably didn't go to bed till around like midnight.
Yeah, I mean at the earliest.
Yeah.
It was so hard to fall asleep. Because then we also had to load up the last of the decorations that night.
Yeah.
And we left. We woke up at 7 the next morning. Not bad.
Yeah. But I remember I woke up at 4:30 in the morning and I was awake until 6:30. And I was just so excited. I was going on adrenaline and I had accepted that I wasn't going to fall back asleep. But then I did fall back asleep for like a half hour or so until 7. But then when I woke up, when the alarm went off, I felt so groggy and I just felt so tired in the morning. Then
it was pretty brutal. I mean, waking up with getting a terrible night's rest is not a good start to the day.
And I knew we had an extremely long day ahead of us. Yeah. So I was kind of like, oh.
Like almost like a 24-hour day ahead of us.
It was. Like I was prepared to just not, I was scared that I was just not going to feel good on the wedding day because I was so tired.
Yeah. So we got to the venue though.
No. We drove together in the car.
Yes.
We got coffee. We just drove together to the venue. We had Alexa in the back.
Such an untraditional way to do your wedding
morning,
pre-night and morning.
Yeah.
But that's us. You can't separate Jess and I.
Well, people were saying like, oh, because it's really bad luck to be together the morning of the wedding. And I'm like, we got tattoos before we were married. Like we've done a lot of
matching tattoos, that is.
Yeah. We've done a lot of very unconventional things in our relationship. So I was like.
Plus where I feel like us being Gen Z, I feel like is the generation that is setting new traditions.
Yeah.
Like with everything.
So much more laid back than our parents' generation.
Yeah, because I mean, we talked about that prior to this wedding. Our parents being like, are you doing this? Are you doing this? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got to the venue at we got there at 9 because hair and makeup artists were there starting at 9. So we were there. Tommy was there. He was
I was just there by myself.
Like unpacking decorations, kind of like telling like the coordinator like where we want things, kind of bouncing around the venue. And we got married. It's called Myers Castle in Dyer, Indiana, and it genuinely was the most we picked it because it was beautiful, but that day seeing like all of our own stuff there, I couldn't have pictured a prettier venue or place to do it.
We had hundreds of decorations to bring in. It was probably 5 or 6 carloads of decorations that we brought into the venue because Jess had such a specific vision, and we told you guys this, each part of the night, ceremony, cocktail hour, reception, after party, was all in a different room. So we had to fill this entire castle, which is super unique, signage, decor, wisteria, and a lot of stuff Myers Castle already had decorated in there. Yeah. But just had her color palette that she wanted to match, and the gold castle aesthetic vibe, a lot of picture frames, a lot of pictures, a lot of really cool stuff. Shout out to Jess. She created everything in this.
I did.
The decor.
It's cool we can actually talk about it now. I thought we were I was like, we didn't want to give it away, what things looked like. But okay, yeah, so we got ready. Me and Tommy were hanging out in the castle together. After I finished getting my hair and makeup done, I was still in my pajamas and stuff. And I went to go outside to talk to Tommy. My mom's like, Jess, at some point you guys have to stop seeing each other. Cause you guys just Tommy, go do your own thing. And at one point our coordinator had grabbed me to go show me some decorations in one of the rooms. And my mom was looking for me. I don't know if she needed me, but she could not find me. And then my cousin was like, well, that's funny because Tommy's not upstairs either. And then our family was like, did they like run away together? They were like hanging out somewhere. We weren't, but it was funny they assumed that like we would do that.
Because my groomsmen didn't get there till 11. We didn't have anything starting until 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Before we actually started doing first look and bridal party pictures.
Yeah.
So it was like, other people of a part of that bridal party weren't going to show up until the afternoon.
Yeah.
And so I was just vibing, walking around the castle.
Yeah.
I was sitting in my groom's suite for a little bit, just like taking deep breaths, enjoying the venue, enjoying the day. It was just so beautiful. And oh my goodness, it was a good start to the day. I'm so glad I hung out there. And I also went down and like would visit Jess and like the girls occasionally.
Yeah.
Like, how's it going?
Yeah. And then what I love about Myers Castle is they have like peacocks on the venue. So if you're walking around outside, the peacocks, and they're friendly too. They let you get close to them. And like during the we have to just go in order, else I'm gonna get ahead of myself.
True.
But got ready, and I was about to head out for me and Tommy's first look. And
here, before you get into that, let me lead up to it.
Okay.
It was 2 o'clock. I was all of us groomsmen were getting ready, tying our bow ties, putting on our stuff. First look is at 2:30, and then the photographers, videographers, they're all there. They're coming up, getting shots of us getting ready. And I told the photographer, I'm like, okay, could you just like give me a 60-second heads up before we go down for the first look so I can go to the bathroom? And it ended up, it was 2:30 past. It ended up being like 2:45, 2:50. And I'm like, weren't we supposed to do this like 15 minutes ago? I'm like, I asked the photographer, I'm like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
And then they told me something that was going on in the bridal suite.
Yeah. I stepped into my dress and they were trying to zipper it up, but there was something wrong with like the zipper track. Like it fit me perfectly, but like the actual like track of the zipper was like bending in a certain way where they could not get the zipper up. And everybody was afraid to like tug too hard because they're like, if we break the zipper, like we're gonna have to sew you in, then we're gonna miss all of our pictures. I was like, it was 15-minute delay because
time was ticking.
We couldn't get my dress zippered.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out.
So after that, 20 minutes, we asked the photographer, they're like, so Jess can't get into her dress. And I was like, oh my goodness, like I pray she is doing okay. They were like, Jess was in a room of probably like, how many people were in that room?
10 plus people.
10, 12 people.
Yeah.
And they had to like take her dress down. So Jess is just standing there
like half naked. Just I'm like, well, this is kind of weird. But
they're like just trying to get it on like just a different angle. And the zipper gave you a lot of trouble. And I was like so nervous for it. I'm like, I really hope she's doing okay. Because the time was going, like we were a half an hour behind at that point.
Yeah, we were. And I was stressed. I was like, we're not gonna be able to do any of our pictures before the ceremony. And I was like, I was stressing.
So first look time.
Yes.
And we filmed a video. If you haven't seen it yet, Jess, it's on her page. And it was me guessing the dress right before she walked out. And guys,
he got it on the dot.
I don't know how. I mean, you guys have heard throughout the podcast that Jess has been low-key kind of like quizzing me on it.
Yeah.
And we've told you some stories.
Yeah, he said, he was like, I think it's going to be like more form-fitting. It's going to be silk with a little bit of lace, like not poofy. And it's exactly what my dress was.
Exactly. But honestly, words couldn't describe how beautiful you looked in that thing. I mean, I just like was just jaw on the floor when I turned around, and then I just like started crying instantly.
It was so cute. I have never seen Tommy cry so much throughout the whole entire day.
I did. I was an emotional baby.
Like
I didn't even think I had that many tears in me. It just kept flowing. There was moments of just, if I think about it right now,
I know we've been going through videos all day and just been crying all day. Like Tommy was nervous that if we did a first look that he wouldn't cry when he saw me walk down the aisle. The pictures in the video that we have of like your face when I'm walking down the aisle,
just so choked up. Like
I can't wait to see like the professional video.
Yeah, we're still waiting on obviously some of the videos. This is literally like 3 days after not even after we got married. So
yeah, we're filming this on Sunday, and we got married Friday night.
Yeah.
We got like our preview of pictures from our photographers. We got like 100 pictures,
which is what we've posted.
Yeah, and then we hired a content creator, so she just walked around. She had her like personal phone, and then she just sent us like a Google Drive of everything afterwards, and we had 938 pictures and videos to go through. We had them all the next day,
and that was just the content creator. We have still a photographer and a videographer to send us all their stuff in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So let's get on to bridal pictures.
Yeah,
because just talk about which were beautiful, stunning.
Oh.
Still can't wait to get back more of those. But like Jess was fighting through it.
I was crashing a little bit. Like we had finished our pictures and we were doing pictures on the lawn, and then
the exhaustion had kind of hit.
I got really tired.
Yeah.
Like Tommy would like look at my face like in between pictures, and I was just kind of like just zoning out. And he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I just like need to go sit. And I was like, I need water, grab something to eat. Because I had like one little mini Jimmy John sandwich because I was just like, I was so nervous for the ceremony that I just wasn't hungry. So I didn't eat much in the morning.
Yeah. And this is like, it's like 4 o'clock.
Probably
right now.
4 p.m. at this point.
So
and I was getting antsy because we were taking our bridal party pictures. The shuttle was going behind us. So I was like, guests are like pulling up. They're seeing me in my dress. So I was like, I want to get only a few. It wasn't that many, but I was like, I want to start because we were trying to finish by 4, and we were still out there. And I saw people like driving past, and I was like, we gotta like get going.
Yeah.
So I was getting a little antsy, and I just wanted to like sit down for a few minutes before we had to go out there for the ceremony.
Exactly. Yeah, because it was getting getting close to the time of like full guest arrival and everything.
So we finished. We went inside, sat in the suite for a little bit.
That was nice. And yeah, that first look eased my nerves and made everything so much more enjoyable, because then I was also just able to spend more time with you. Like that would have been another couple hours where I would not have been able to even see you.
Yeah, we had like hour and a half together, like with all the pictures beforehand and everything.
I give that to you. The first look, which was Jess's idea, the first look.
I'd highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it.
And we were there for the cocktail. Like we were there the rest of the night. Okay, so then I'm in the suite, and then the coordinators come in to go, all right, guys, like it's time to go start lining up.
Yeah.
Then, guys, I
thought I was going to throw up.
I was so nervous for the ceremony because I'm like, we're reading vows. I'm not a good public speaker. I'm like, I knew what to do because we had like run through it, but I was like, I don't want to talk out loud.
So we get to our spots lined up, and then a little kind of chaotic moment for the guests that don't know what happened. We had to delay our ceremony by about 10 minutes, but it's because my grandparents, the same ones who, were questionable on being there, they couldn't find their way into the venue. It's
they kept missing turns.
They kept missing the turns.
And it was hard because they had passed it and they had gone into like, the neighborhood next to it. But that street that it's on is so busy, it's nearly impossible to like turn left out of there, which they had to.
You wouldn't even know from the street. You wouldn't even know the venue's there.
You'd have no clue. It's on some janky Indiana road in the middle of nowhere. Then you just turn and there's a castle.
It's a castle in these ginormous trees. So much just like vegetation. And is that the right word?
No, it is the right word, but I feel like it's a...
But there's so much blocking it in that you'd have no idea there's a freaking castle right there.
Yeah.
And what doesn't help is right next to the castle, there's a road or a neighborhood called...
It's called Castle something because Castlewood because it's named like after the castle.
So they kept like going into that, and it's like, no, it's before that.
Yeah. And then I felt really bad because your dad's sister was driving them.
Yes.
And your dad, he kept like calling them because he's like we're all like lined up waiting. I felt really bad for your dad because I could tell your dad was stressing because he was like, at what point do I just like make the call and be like, just start it without them?
Right.
But it's like we waited
10 minutes.
We did. Like, and we really wanted your grandparents. Like, those are like the select few people where I was like, they have to be here for this.
And we ended up starting before they arrived. We did find out that they did make it right as Jess was going down the aisle.
So they saw.
They did see it.
They were there. They saw it.
Yeah. So a little bit of chaos.
Well, before I go down the aisle, my 2 cousins were the ring bearer and the flower girl. And the flower girl, she was very nervous. she did not like people looking at her. And she had broken her leg, so she was in a wagon.
Yeah.
Her brother was pulling her down the aisle, but she was terrified. She was crying. She had her hands like this.
It was really cute.
But Brody, the ring bearer, he was the star of the show. Like, there's a video of him. I can't wait to like post it.
Stepped up.
Oh, he was so cute. He would pull the wagon. He'd stop. He'd grab flowers from her wagon. He's throwing them on the stop. Then he'd go pull the wagon further, stop again, go and throw flowers. Like,
it was amazing.
He did so good.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to see it. So that's why I loved having the content creators. I could watch the videos of it. Because I was like, I couldn't see this happening.
Right. Because Jess came right after that.
Yeah.
And so, Jess comes in. I am just absolutely bawling.
You said you did good until I got to like the end of the aisle.
It was a little bit of like not too far of a walk before she got to the aisle, but as soon as she hit the aisle and it was like right there in front of me, I lost it.
Well, so the parents walked and the parents and Tommy walked down to Invisible String by Taylor Swift on the piano. We had a pianist there. A piano player. She was playing music, Invisible String, Taylor Swift. So Tommy walked down with his parents first, dropped them off. He came back and he got my mom, then walked her down. Then you stayed down there.
Yeah.
Then the bridal party went down. They went down to Enchanted by Taylor Swift.
Right.
Then the flower girl and ring bearer. And then me and my dad. And then I walked down to You Are in Love. And I got to the end and she had me stop because the coordinator wanted to like fix my dress and the veil and stuff.
Right.
I couldn't look at Tommy. I looked at him and I saw his face. And I couldn't do it. So I was like, I don't want to look so stupid in all these pictures with my crying face. I was trying to like
You kept together well. Great pause.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yes, I am.
Oh, could you imagine we weren't recording?
I did not remember. Wait.
Let's keep going.
But let me tell you, my heart felt like it was one of those things where I felt like I could feel my chest actually pumping up and down and just so much like heat.
Yeah.
Like it was like the feeling is indescribable and you don't feel that ever or often or just in like once in a lifetime opportunities where those types of nerves take over your body. Like my heart was pumping against my chest. I'm like, holy
I was
crap.
terrified that I wasn't going to be able to like speak. It's like when your nerves are like that, you kind of like clam up. I was so nervous. I wouldn't be able to talk. Then I get up there. My dad hugs me. He hugs Tommy. Then you took my hand and then we went up there. Tommy's brother, Johnny, officiated. Yes. He did a phenomenal job.
My brother, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you so much.
He did a great job.
He crushed it.
It was initially my idea to pick Johnny to do it because I was like, he spent a lot of time with. He's a great public speaker. But then he didn't not prove me wrong. I wasn't worried about him, but I was like, he could throw in some like things where I'm like, Johnny, come on. But he kept it
into the officiating or the best man speech. Because he was also my best man.
Yeah.
Best man and officiating. He wouldn't have thrown anything into the officiating.
No, I'm saying I was so impressed that he kept it like so professional.
Oh, yeah.
Like he didn't like try to be funny in like the ceremony. I don't know. He kept it like he did a fantastic job in the ceremony.
I had faith in him.
Yeah. He did a great job. He choked up a little bit, which I didn't really think about. But then choking up kind of choked you up.
I couldn't look at him. I looked at him obviously when I first walked up and gave him a hug. I couldn't look at him after that because I like kind of could see it in the corner of my eye, him like tearing up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna just fall. I'm gonna break.
Yeah,
I'm gonna break.
Our ceremony was maybe 10 minutes long.
I don't even. Well, no, it probably was like 15, 20 minutes.
Really?
We just blacked out.
Yeah.
Jess and I say our vows, which
we're
going to be posting that video once we have it.
Yeah,
of us saying our
vows.
I
went first because I was like, I have to go first. I somehow killed it.
You crushed it.
I locked in. I did not cry. My voice did not like quiver. I was very impressed with myself.
I was impressed with you.
That was probably like I was the most proud of myself in that moment. Because I was so terrified of like I could just see it going wrong for me.
Yeah, no. Good. Her speech impediment didn't act up.
No, it didn't. I didn't have any I didn't misspeak at all.
It was fluent.
I did really good. Then Tommy did his vows.
Crushed it, except in the very beginning, literally the second word, voice cracked.
Yeah, then he goes, oh gosh, this is going to be so hard. He keeps talking.
So there's just one beginning, and then at the end, my last like paragraph really, really chokes me up. Every time I practice it, I would like start crying. So I knew that was going to get to me, but I crushed it. I literally got the last sentence and probably the last word out before like it like really made me choke.
Yeah. And then we both looked at each other after we finished the vows and we were like,
the biggest deep breath.
Like, oh, the hard part's done.
Then
we exchanged the rings, said the generic like, I, Thomas, take
the rings. Exchange the rings. Look at the new bling. Blinged out, baby. We got it iced out. Come on.
Let's keep talking.
Okay.
Then
I'm just so excited.
Said the generic like, I, Thomas, take the blah, blah. Then I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Kiss the bride.
Kiss the bride. I thought our ceremony kiss was like perfect. The picture that there is that we posted of that ceremony shot, phenomenal. Then go down the aisle. We had little cups of flower petals for the guests on their chairs. So people were like throwing flower petals. I don't even really remember that happening. I was kind of just like tunnel vision.
Yeah, I remember it.
Do you?
Because I was like just so locked in because halfway on the walk out, then we did a dip kiss. But I remember just like kind of like making sure we were in the center. So I didn't like dip you and you like your head like hit someone.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the aisle, all of a sudden a horse and carriage comes to pick us up.
Yeah.
I just wish I knew like what the guests thought because that was some detail that we kept hidden.
Yeah, it was a surprise for everybody.
Barely, I don't even think our family knew that.
Not really. No, yeah, a horse and carriage.
A beautiful horse, by the way.
Her name was Emma. She's 10 years old. She lives in Crown Point, Indiana. I had to ask questions. So I'm like, she's so cute. And they took us just for like a little ride by ourselves, like through the venue. So nice. And I'm so glad we did that because we had probably 5 to 10 minutes of just me and Tommy alone right after the ceremony, just to hang out.
Just in a carriage.
That's crazy.
Being, taken away from a horse. Like, that was beautiful.
Then we had the horse and carriage for like all during cocktail hours. So like my little cousins, they were riding on the carriage. Like it was really cool.
It was really cool.
Then just guys, we paid a lot of money for this wedding and we were so happy with like the service at Myers Castle. Like we had hors d'oeuvres for the cocktail hour, but like as soon as the ceremony ended, there's workers there with the hors d'oeuvres and they're passing them out to people like, immediately at the end of ceremony.
In the ceremony location, people were moving to the Oak Room, which the cocktail hour was, which is where the servers were. But no, the servers came out to the ceremony as soon as it was done.
Like, as soon as guests stood up, they were standing there with like the food.
With the food, so many of them, and like, yes, it was a pretty hefty price for the wedding. And we were very nervous about it because you don't know like what you're gonna get when you've already paid before actually experiencing something.
Yeah, we didn't know if we were just paying for the venue itself, and we were like, we were floored by how like they did such a good job. Like we had like certain decorations where it was like we wanted the aisle flowers moved into like our head table in the reception room. Like I didn't even see them moving things.
No.
I would just enter the next room and I'm like, when did they even grab that from the other room? Like they set everything up. Like I didn't even know they were doing it.
Like there was just so many workers.
So like they were phenomenal.
Like, they were just doing everything and we didn't even have to bat an eye. We didn't have to stress about anything.
No.
Absolutely nothing. Like things just got done and it was just so amazing. I was not expecting that. Like exceeded the expectations.
Yeah,
like,
no, it really
Myers
did.
Castle staff, like
I'd highly recommend Myers Castle. Like that was just
it's a cool venue.
Incredible.
It's a very unique venue too, given being in the Midwest. Like you don't get that style of venue.
Yeah,
in the Midwest.
Like it was a very expensive wedding, but if that venue was in like California, it could be like.
Forget about it.
Like it could have been like millions of dollars for how beautiful that venue was.
Right.
It was like for it being in the Midwest, it was unreal.
And then cocktail hour. So we got all of our family photos done and we had about 40 minutes of cocktail hour to enjoy.
After the ceremony, after we got off the horse, me and Tommy just stood in like the ceremony spot, and we had the photographer just like having people just like funnel in and out to like get our big family pictures and stuff. So it was kind of nice. We just stood there in one spot, and everybody just like shuttled around us.
Yeah. And then we get to cocktail hour, get greeted by a bunch of people, talk. But in cocktail hour is our ginormous tiramisu cake.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was 3 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah.
And 7 inches deep.
Yeah. And we got it from like a very like just like a small local bakery. It's called Sweet Goodness Cakes and Bakes in Tinley Park, Orland Park, in one of the Chicago suburbs. But like
incredible,
phenomenal. It looked unbelievable. It tasted phenomenal. I loved it because tiramisu. I like tiramisu in like small doses, but this was like a tiramisu flavored cake. It wasn't like the consistency of actual tiramisu.
Yes, like it actually had like this, like the sponge, like cake sections to it because I think it was so thick.
Yeah,
and it had just Mary like carved out in the cocoa powder on top. So many guests were taking pictures of it because it was just laying out.
Yeah,
because Justin and I, we did that as a private cake cutting. You probably saw the video.
Yeah,
us doing it
because Tommy really wanted to do it.
Literally, that was the only reason. That video you guys saw online is the only reason why I got it.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously tiramisu cake, it goes way back with me and Jess. Like we would eat it in Italy,
and Europe,
on some of our first international trips.
Well, and we had so many people there to get pictures and videos. So we had our photographer, also Anna Jane. She's our photographer. Yes. She's from Michigan. Like, guys, when we were looking for photographers, I had a very specific vision in mind that I wanted, and I was like, Tommy, like, we have to book this photographer. Like, she is perfect. But I was like, what if what if she's not available for a wedding? Like, what if it doesn't work out? I was like we need her.
Yeah.
Then we booked her. She was available. We did our engagement shoot, and after that, I was like, Tommy, I can't even imagine what our wedding pictures are gonna be like.
Unreal.
Because she is the perfect photography style for that venue.
She was.
So it was her, Anna. Then she had a second shooter. So we had 2 photographers, and the other one was Sedona. She's also a photographer. Then we had a videographer.
Yes.
Her name was Julia Seitz. She's Midwest videographer. Then she had a second videographer. So we had them. Then we had a content creator. Her name was Abby Kelly. She was amazing.
Yeah,
then she had a second content creator.
And then the content creator's social is from someone.
So we had 6 people total there, just getting pictures and videos, all angles. Like we were looking at the content creators like folder she sent us of videos. There's a video, like Tommy walking down the aisle, of a shot from him from literally all every 4 corners, every angle. Hi, Olive.
Olive
walked up. Come here.
Very, very impressed with all of their work so far. We said we still have so much more to come, so much more content to come.
But like they were like, seriously, I could not. Every vendor that we booked for the wedding was phenomenal.
Yes.
Like I would rave about them. And none of these are like, this is no promotions, no ads, none of this. We genuinely just had such a great experience with all of these people.
We did.
I'd highly recommend all of them. So do the cake cutting. Then it's time for a grand entrance.
Into reception.
Yes.
Which, guys, as you know, I still have my torn meniscus right here. It's I was going off adrenaline to start the night and most of the day.
Because we had to go downstairs to get into the reception space. And going down the stairs is Tommy's weakness right now.
Yeah, like down 8 steps. Like a full flight of stairs we had to go down. And so I powered through.
But hang on. Our bridal party goes in first.
Oh, yes. They were funny.
We didn't know that they were going to like do funny things.
Yeah.
They ended up doing like, in their pairs, they did the funny little skits. So they go down to Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows from Shrek. Then me and Tommy go down and we did How You Get the Girl by Taylor Swift.
Good song.
And we did that kind of like just like bounced around on the dance floor.
Yeah, I just couldn't like bounce around as much as I wanted to. Like I wanted to be so much more hype.
Yeah.
But just my knee would instantly remind me.
It was kind of me just like running circles around Tommy. There were so many times on the dance floor. Okay, so we did that. Then immediately following, we did our first dance. And we danced to Daylight live from Paris by Taylor Swift.
Our first dance, for me and Jess, we just like did not want all the eyes on us for us dancing. We're not dancers.
Like, Yeah. No, neither of us are dance inclined people.
Yeah, it felt like a disaster to us.
Like me and we were talking on the dance floor, and we said, I was like, Tommy, I hate this.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was horrible.
Like, what
we
do we
would
do?
try like spins and stuff, but we had practiced. But like,
also,
my dress was getting in the way. We didn't.
So we practiced a couple of spins.
Yeah.
Then the night before.
Yeah.
And we were confident about them. We had like a couple different options.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we didn't factor in the train on Jess's dress on a couple of the double spins that we had planned.
Yeah, because one of the spins I had to spin around twice. Sorry,
I'm talking here. It's my turn.
Sorry.
And then, even though I did say in my vows, when you start talking, I'll stop.
That's our rule. So
yes, I still vow to do that. I apologize, but let me get through this.
Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I got excited.
You did. You're so cute. So we went to do that. And also I'm not very like mobile with my leg. Like I can't sometimes stepping side to side, those like shifts and those shuffles in the dance is not the easiest.
He couldn't like pick me up. We couldn't do any like flashy things.
Right.
And Tommy was very anti, I don't want to stand there and just sway.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm fine with that. But he's like, we have to do something.
Yeah. And so we did a couple of spins, but just one of our last spins where we had to do a spin to a dip. For that, to get to the dip, it had to be a double spin. Well, Jess couldn't double spin, so she did a single spin, but I was expecting for her to do one more. So it's like there was like a kind of like a little delay into the dip.
I thought it was a train wreck.
But then everyone else said like, no, we were absolutely bawling. That was a beautiful first dance. And then we saw the video of it, at least a part of the video.
It wasn't as bad as I remembered it being.
It wasn't.
In my head, I was like, gosh, we look so stupid. Because I think me and you, we know what it was supposed to look like. But to them, they're probably like, oh, that was cute. But to me, I'm like, ugh.
Right.
So we did our first dance. Then we go and we cut our cake. Our cake, oh.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. Orland Park Bakery. Another phenomenal bakery. Top layer, chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream.
Yes.
Second layer, strawberry shortcake. Third layer, red velvet.
So we cut into the bottom flavor, the red velvet.
Phenomenal.
Oh,
we cut it to our cake cutting song was Paper Rings. Really cute.
Yeah.
Cut the cake. Fed the cake. Adorable.
Then we went and sat down at our sweetheart table.
Yeah. That's when I like turned to my bridesmaids and I was like, how horrible was that first dance? And they were like, we couldn't even see because we were crying so much. We thought it was so good. And I was like, really?
That was a confidence booster.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Because Jess and I were saying to each other, like, what the heck are we doing? What the hell do we do?
I know. Our whole first dance, we didn't have any like cute conversation. It looked like we did, but Tommy's like, should we do a twist now? Should we spin? Should we now? And I'm like, no, wait, 20 more seconds.
Like,
just wait. I know.
At what point?
It was us just trying to coordinate in time what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we like, does this even look good right now?
Yeah. Then we sit down. They serve salads, bread and butter,
and our
parents. So our parents did like a welcome speech, and Tommy's parents said they're gonna do it first, and my parents are not public speakers,
so they weren't going to do a speech.
At first, they said they weren't going to just because they were just like they're just not public speaking people. But then my mom, she was like, just I'm gonna do one, and I was like, awesome. I mean, you can do as short as you want. I mean, you can just say whatever you want. And she thought they were gonna do it like before salads, so she in her mind she was like, oh my gosh, like she was like, Steve, we got away with it. She's like, they're not gonna come up to us. And then my dad initially said no because my dad gets very emotional, and he was like, I'm physically not going to be able to talk, so I just like, I'm sorry, just but I'm just gonna like just not do it. But then he changed his mind. He said, I'm going to do one. So both my parents did a speech.
Which theirs was both so good.
They both were so good. My dad definitely cried a lot, and he had to like pause and wait for a long time.
He did.
But like,
it was so cute.
After every speech, me and Tommy were just a wreck.
Yeah.
We were like uncontrollably sobbing for every speech.
Just so many nice things.
Shout out to my makeup artist, because I was like, for how much I cried, my makeup did not move.
No, it didn't.
Pin Me Up Chicago for my hair and makeup. Phenomenal. The best artist. We had genuinely a blast in our bridal suite. Yeah, my makeup did not move.
And this is a non-sponsored post. All of our vendors, the venue, everything just crushed it.
We just genuinely loved
everyone.
Everybody did a phenomenal job. Yeah, then Tommy's parents did a speech. Very sweet.
My parents, my dad, absolute beautiful speech. It was just, it just had me crying. And then,
well, because when you hear your parents get choked up, it makes you just start crying.
And just like how much it just means to them, and you know how much it would mean to like have your kid just on their like seeing your kid have like one of their biggest like.
Tommy's tearing up, guys. I can see it in his eyes.
And then my mom, her speech was just, my mom's a teacher. She is out there. I like get my showmanship, my entertainment, my theatrics from my mom, and that showed in her speech. It was like,
very on brand for Tommy's mom's personality.
She was quoting some of the videos I made as a little kid.
Yeah.
And just like she quoted it by singing it. And it was hilarious.
Me and Tommy would look at each other, and he was like, "What a crazy pull!" He's like, "This is crazy stuff to say in this speech."
Just some of the stories my mom was coming out with, and then calling me her or my childhood name that she still calls me to this day. But
Tweedlebugs.
She
said it on the speech. Tommy was like, "Gosh, I can't believe she said that in her speech."
If I didn't like really get embarrassed often, that would have been like super embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it was just super sweet, and it was a beautiful speech. It went on a while,
but it was a nice break from like a lot of the crying speeches for me and Tommy, because we were done. They were kind of just like laughing.
It was like really funny.
It was a very like lighthearted break from like the all the crying, which was really nice.
The speeches just had us as a wreck, and then after that we got served dinner.
Yes,
which. It's crazy. You barely have time to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, you're warned that you as the couple on your wedding day, you will not have time to eat. I was like, oh, like I'm the food guy. Like I'm going to eat. But you barely have time to eat. Like anytime we had a chance, we literally were scarfing down food.
And again, shout out to our content creator, Abby Kelly, @From Someone. Because she would just be at the table, phone, because Tommy's like, I want you to come up to me and record, like, I want to do what I eat in a day on my wedding day.
Yep.
So she would we totally even forgot about that. She'd pop up and she's like, Tommy, what are you eating? Yeah. And after every food item, she was on it.
And she captured every single food item that was served at the venue that night. So shout out to you, Abby. That was incredible.
So we did that. Then our photographer pulled us for golden hour pictures outside.
Beautiful.
So we did that for probably like 15, 20 minutes. That ended up being one of my favorite pictures.
Oh, we got some of our favorite pictures. From them.
Yeah. Then we came back in. They reheated up our dinner because it was cold because we hadn't been there for a while. Yeah. Then it was the maid of honor and best man speeches.
Yes.
And my sisters did a joint maid of honor speech because I had co-maid of honors because they both are maid of honor. And crying again.
Crying and laughing. They had a good mix of both funny and just sentimental things.
They did. But after every speech, I looked at Tommy and I'm like just sobbing. I'm like, this is brutal. Like, this is horrible. I would just you can't help it because you just the emotions.
And then my brother, he had a longer best man speech because he just told the best stories that he had of Jess and I. He was pulling out stories that I forgot even happened in the last 5.5 years.
Yeah.
With him. Me and Jess have traveled internationally with Johnny several times. Asia, bunch of European countries.
Yeah.
So we had so many of those stories.
No, but Johnny's was really sweet because he started off, he said, like, I'm the best man. And so, like, obviously I'm here for Tommy. He's like, but majority of my speech is going to be about Jess.
Yeah.
And so really, like, all of his stories, he was kind of saying, like how I've like proved myself to be a good partner and a good fit for you.
Yes, I was gonna say the message of each story flowed into each other.
They were funny stories, but he like took away like an example from those stories of like how I like do things to make you happier. Like just like, I don't know. It was very sweet.
How you get out of your comfort zone.
How you guys make me get out of my comfort zone because they do crazy things on their family trips.
So, oh gosh. Just such a beautiful environment to be in, of so much love and the energy of everyone in that room.
Yeah.
Because guys, it was a small wedding. Like the people that were there was so like handpicked by Jess and I. Like we've told you we don't really have that many friends anymore. So like a lot of it was family members. But then we had a lot of those just super close friends. Like it felt like that room of 100 people was a tight circle.
It was. And that's why we'll get onto it. But I was like, everybody there got along so well. Like people, I was like, it was just so cool to see all the sides mingling, and they genuinely just all got along so well.
They did. And so that's when the dance floor opened up.
No.
What? After
I did my father-daughter dance.
Oh, yes. And I did my...
So after the speeches, then it was time for the dances. So I went out with my dad and we danced to First Man by Camila Cabello. And I told the DJ, I gave him specific parts of the songs to play. Because I was like, we don't want to be out there for 3 minutes for every song. Right. So we were out there for probably like
90 seconds.
A minute and a half to like 2 minutes per dance. Me and my dad danced. Then Tommy and his mom danced to, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's the Tarzan song.
Yeah. You would know it better than me.
You'll Be in My Heart by whoever sings that from Tarzan. Mm-hmm. How was your dance? It was so funny.
It was great.
They were dancing and I turned to my bridesmaids and I was like, they have more choreography in their dance than me and you did.
That is because at the start of the day, once my mom got to the venue to like get her hair done, and she was done getting her hair done, she came up to the groom's suite and she's like, all right, Tommy, we got to practice some spins. So in the groom's suite, me and my mom were practicing spins for our first dance. That's what we pulled out.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of funny. I was wondering what you were going to think of that because Jess didn't know that.
No, I didn't. Well, because I knew in the suite, she asked me, she's like, have you and your dad like practiced your dance at all? And I was like, no. Like we're not, we just never did. And then she was like, me and Tommy haven't either. She's like, I have to go up there real quick. Yeah. And then she was gone for probably like a half hour. And I kind of forgot about it. And then you guys were doing spins. I was like, they're doing more stuff than me and Tommy did.
So it was a beautiful moment to share with my mom.
Then I surprised my mom. Nobody really knew this was happening. So it was kind of a surprise for everybody. I did a surprise dance with my mom. And we danced to The Best Day by Taylor Swift. I can't even listen to that song in general because it makes me so emotional.
You guys just hugged the entire time.
Yeah.
Just as tearing up.
I know. Well, that song makes it makes me so emotional. Oh, you're so and my cute. Mom was just like sobbing, and then she heard the song and she was like, I can't believe you're playing this song. We just like hugged and swayed the whole time. So it was
a beautiful moment.
Yeah. Then after that, dance floor open.
We had little light sticks for everybody. We also had a full bin of flip-flops for people to put on for especially the girls in their heels. Or any guys that were uncomfortable in their shoes. I actually have still, look at this like black, like scarred bruise cut on my ankle. It was my shoes ripped apart. On my ankles because I'd never worn them. I got them new for the day. And wore them the entire night.
Where's your suit from?
And oh my goodness, yes, my suit and all my groom suits was from Suit Shop. Super easy getting it. It's not like they have an in-store location. You just get it shipped.
You didn't even like go in to get measurements.
No, you just literally submitted like basic chest, waist, heights, measurements online and like your build. They send it to you, and then the returns are super easy. Obviously, it's not going to be a perfect fit the first time, but they're like, okay, send you a return label. You ship it back. They send you the new size. And within seconds, like sending it back and forth. So it wasn't like much of a delay.
No.
All you had to do was just get your pants hemmed. But the process was incredible. The suits were great material.
Oh, Tommy was in like a beige suit.
Oh, yes.
He was in beige. His groomsmen were in like a light sage green.
Yes. Beautiful color mix.
Yeah, I really like the suits, and they had like brown shoes and belt and stuff.
But yeah,
my dress was, the designer is Renhue, and I got the dress from Lovely Bride in Chicago, and I just like, I got so many compliments on my dress because I had these like lace sleeves like that went along with my dress. I loved my outfit.
Your body was tea in that dress.
Thank you. No, I seriously, it fit me like phenomenally.
It did.
Then all my bridesmaids dresses were from Birdie Gray, and I did pastel pink, yellow, orange, green, and purple. So they were all like different pastel colors. And then after the dance floor opened, then I went and I did an outfit change because my train of my dress, it was just like annoying. And so I changed, put on a shorter dress, and then
beautiful short dress. It was like a corset short dress.
It was. Yeah. It was actually, so it was really pretty. And I got that on Etsy actually. I just found like a designer seamstress, and she was like, I just got it. Yeah, she made it. I sent her my measurements and she made it.
Yeah.
Then my bridesmaids also changed into shorter dresses, same color, just like a shorter version of their dress.
That was cute.
And we had a photo booth.
Yes.
Really cool. We had a photo booth, and they would like actually print out the photo strips there.
And the floral company that we had like our ceremony flowers from, we got a flower wall as the background, and then an LED sign that said the Winklers on that wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a super professional photo. Like it wasn't like the booth, but
It's called an open air photo booth.
Yes. Capture the photo and then it would print the film. Super cool. That was like the highlight of people's nights too.
Yeah.
So many memories with that.
Really
it
cool.
It came with a bunch of different stylish glasses you could put on, funny hats, funny signs.
Yeah.
You could get so creative, and like groups of people, everyone was in that photo.
Yeah.
booth.
No, it was so much fun. Then danced for a few hours. My family friend, like we babysat him when he was younger, Marshall.
Oh, yeah, Marshall.
He had the absolute time of his life on the dance floor. He just like rallied people out on the dance floor.
He did.
He was in the center of every dance circle. He
Every
had
song.
the time of his life.
He did.
Like
And Marshall's been in some of my food videos before.
Yeah.
I've made a few videos with him.
Yeah.
If you recognize that name.
Yeah.
Or look up Tommy Winkler Marshall.
Yeah.
And it'll pop up, I'm sure.
Yeah. And like he's had like music, like song hyperfixation since we've watched him. And when those songs would play from the DJ, he just like lost it on the dance floor.
He would. Like Fireball.
Yeah, he loves Fireball. He loves Sexy and I Know It. Like other guests, they were like, I want to like invite Marshall to my wedding. Like he just kept the energy up on the dance floor. He loved it.
So yeah, people dance that dance floor away.
Yeah. Our last song of the dance floor was Forever by Chris Brown. It reminds me of The Office, Jim and Pam's wedding.
And also the drinks throughout the night were star of the show. We had signature cocktails, which there was a specific one for each of our cats' names: the olive, mango, Bosco, and cheddar.
The mango was a vodka cranberry. The olive was pineapple rum. Bosco was Jack and Coke, and the cheddar was non-alcoholic kitty cocktail, Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
People loved them. The sign we had was so cute for it. Cute. I can't wait to see all the pictures of like the details for the wedding.
So that was awesome. Throughout the whole night, people were just drinking. They're like, "What did you get?" "Oh, I got the olive." "Oh, I had the Bosco."
Yeah,
it was so fun.
It was so cool.
So the cats made an impact on our wedding night.
Then we had our send off after reception. So they had people line up like on the patio where cocktail hour was.
Yes, and the layout of this patio. Let me get into it because it was so sketchy. It hit like
don't say it yet.
I'm saying it hit like 9 p.m. and I put on this big heavy duty brace. So throughout the whole night, underneath my pants, I had a compression sleeve, and that was like you couldn't notice it. But then it hit like 9 p.m. and I was just getting super sharp pain and fatigue in my leg. It was locking more on me, so I'm like, it's time. So I threw on this big brace over my pants, which made it feel a lot better. I was like a lot more comfortable after that. And the send off, it was like a staircase up, flat, staircase down, and there was like all 100 people just lined up on both sides of us as we like left because we were leaving reception to go to the after party in the speakeasy.
Yeah.
And we get up the stairs.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. Everyone's cheering us. We're giving high fives to people.
Yeah.
It was so cute. I didn't even know we were doing that.
No, me neither. It was really cute.
Yeah, I think that was that our DJ's idea?
DJ or coordinator?
Shout out our DJ Charvis from the company DJ Indiana.
Yeah, he works with DJ Indiana. His name is Charvis Combs.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
He did such
a good job.
And a lot of the songs were like, just play to the vibe of the crowd.
Yeah.
And he did.
And we got so many compliments on the playlist, like the songs that are being played. Our send-off song was Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Yes.
So that's just feel good, high energy song.
So yeah, on the send-off, I make it up the stairs. Vibes are high. We're walking flat. And then the next staircase down, you guys know I can't do staircases down well. These steps, I just like did one step like too far where my foot slipped off And like I like tumbled down like 2 stairs.
You didn't actually fall.
No, I didn't.
You stumbled.
But I stumbled.
Yeah.
And like people were like started freaking out. I had like 10 hands like go to grab me, which honestly saved me, and I was holding on to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that actually like really hurt my knee.
I know. I want to see the video for that because Tommy like he nearly fell down the stairs.
And you guys know what Jess says. I never fall.
He never falls.
So,
and I was like, that.
This is a perfect example, though.
Were you embarrassed? I would have been embarrassed.
No, because I don't think it was really that bad. I think it was a perfect example where it's like I may slip, but I never fall.
Yeah, if you would have hit the ground, that would have been different.
Yeah, but I think I would have hit the ground if I was not wearing my brace. Like I think my leg would have completely given out.
Yeah.
And it would have been bad if I wasn't wearing this, and if the people next to me didn't catch me too. So it was pretty smooth. I played it off.
Yeah.
You know me.
No, you did good. Then after that, we need to go into the speakeasy for the after party. And this is all like, in the castle. There's a built-in speakeasy in the castle. And so the after party was from 11 to 1 a.m.
Yep. Such a good idea.
It was nice. It was such a good decompressing part of the night. There's still a lot more people that stayed for that than I thought were going to.
People didn't realize that after party was still at the venue. They're like, oh, where is the after party? Where do we have to go? And I'm like, it's in that door.
Yeah, it's
like
here.
The door that was like blocked off.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, it's in there. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had beef sliders for a late night snack. Those were a hit.
A hit. So many people kept complimenting that choice.
Yeah.
Like, those burgers are unreal. I had like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
I wish I could have had more, but we were still like talking so much.
Yeah. Yeah. We wanted our DJ to say like do an Irish goodbye. Like for people that wanted to leave.
Yeah, which a lot of people did, honestly.
A lot.
It was pretty nice.
No, a lot did. But then we kind of towards the end of the night, I felt we talked a lot, but it actually was nice because I again got to have like I've at least they can say like, I interacted with everybody at the wedding.
Oh, that's good.
You know, like we just got people I think just genuinely loved the wedding. Like I just feel like there was nothing that could have gone better for this wedding.
No, it was everything went like we said, better than we could have expected. It was a perfect day.
Like I wish we could have been a guest at our own wedding.
We've been saying that. Like we wish we would have experienced it from like the guest point of view. But it was like an experience for everyone that's something you'll never experience again. That just uniqueness to the vibe, the energy, the venue, the whole layout and structure of the night went in such a specifically like coordinated way where it was just flawless.
It was like seriously, there was nothing
like the amount of
that went wrong.
And I don't want to speak for the guests, but I'm just going based off of the feedback we got from everyone throughout the night. They're like, this is the best night ever, guys.
I know. I had to like it just
and
the coolest wedding.
That's what I said. Like, yes, we admitted to this wedding being quite expensive, but if there's one thing that we're gonna spend our money on, it's experiences with the people that we love.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like and Tommy's a huge like hoster. Like when we have people over, Tommy's tearing up again. Like when we have people over at our house, like he like just wants everybody to have a great experience. So I feel like it was such a relief and I feel the same way. But like Tommy's like very hands on with like they have to have like it has to be spotless. Yeah. If your friend's coming over, we're cleaning the house, and I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. But he's like, no, we have to. And so I feel like it was such like a relief for you to hear that like everybody genuinely had a great time at the wedding. Yeah,
it was. Oh my goodness, I would have I would do anything for all those people there.
Yeah.
It was amazing, and I can't believe I got to share that with everyone. And I'm so happy that we get to share this with you guys.
I know. I was so excited when we got the preview pictures that we can like actually start to show people like what it looked like and everything.
So we hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And that was the end of the night. Yeah.
Oh, then after that 1 a.m. we packed up the stuff, packed it back into the cars. Then
our coordinator Eva,
oh my gosh,
was unbelievable. She literally unpacked everything from our cars, which we thought we were going to have to do. And then she literally packed everything up, and we were out of there, packed up our cars, we had to pack up 4 cars. like 20 minutes because of her.
They were so crazy efficient. Like when we left reception and went to the after party, we went back in there at some point to sign the marriage license.
Yeah.
All of our stuff was packed away and they had already set up for the wedding for the next day. Like all the tables were reset up and I'm like, we haven't even left the venue yet. They were so efficient at that place.
Yeah. It was so impressive. So amazing. Perfect day. A perfect wife. A perfect life. I can finally say happy wife, happy life.
I know.
You are my wife.
I know. It's crazy. It doesn't feel real. I feel like we're like kids, like playing make believe, saying like husband and wife.
No, seriously, like we just did that, and now looking back at it, we were like, I would want to go relive the day, but it also just went so perfectly that it's like I don't want to risk reliving it and it not go the way that it went.
Yeah. And like I feel like I'll feel very nostalgic and feel that feeling like in a few years. Yeah. But I like right now, people are like, oh, you're gonna have like post-wedding blues. I have like post-wedding happiness.
It is quite relaxing now.
It's just like, ugh. Yeah. Like deep, everything went well. Everything that we planned for, like there was such meticulous planning. I was very specific in how I wanted the wedding to be. Yeah. And I like did everything myself. We did not do a planner. And so just like seeing everything go perfectly and like everybody was like noticing the small details that I did. Like I was just so happy.
Yes.
And I'm just like so happy I don't have to plan anything else again.
Or keep anything else organized prior to the event. There was a lot of stress. I mean, it's a very exciting day, exciting moment of your life, and that was what we felt. But the lead up to it was just like, it was stressful.
I'm just so excited to not have anybody need to email me or like ask me a question. Like no one needs me for anything anymore. Like I'm free.
It is like kind of the feeling. And it was just
then the next day, Saturday morning, us and our immediate families, we went out to like brunch downtown Chicago. That was really fun. Just do like a little like recap, talk about the wedding with our families and stuff.
Super nice.
We took them to the spot. We got engaged.
We did.
So that was cute too. A little full circle moment.
It was. And you are seeing this when you see this, but we will see you guys on our honeymoon. We're leaving in 2 days. Perfect gap because it gives us time to just settle down after the wedding. And then, we're about to leave. We're going to film one episode on our honeymoon, which
maybe
we're going to post. What? Maybe. You don't know if you want to film an episode?
Well, we'll see how we're feeling on the honeymoon.
Okay, well, we announced to all you guys.
I know.
Guys, this isn't on me right now.
I know. We'll see.
Because I mean, we're not going to be on our phones, or we're not going to be making any content. Like it's going to be unplugged ceremony. Wait, no, sorry.
Unplugged honeymoon.
And I thought we were filming a podcast episode on the honeymoon, but I guess not.
No, well, it's not a yes or a no. It's up in the air right now.
So stay tuned for our next episode.
We'll see you for sure after the honeymoon.
Oh yeah, we'll
whether the honeymoon's filmed, whether the episode's filmed on the honeymoon or when we get back. We'll talk about the honeymoon regardless.
Yeah, and we'll keep you guys updated.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because we love you, assholes.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you in the next episode.
Bye.